part of the reason to be very suspicious of our knowledge system is that, again, it's hostile to fossil fuels, but it's also hostile to nuclear, it's hostile to hydro, and it's hostile to all the activities involved in solar and wind, including mining. So solar and wind involve unprecedented amounts of mining and unprecedented amounts of industrial development. And that's part of why they get resisted all over the place. And so you have what you see is that our knowledge system and what I call our designated experts, they are hostile to all forms of energy. Whereas to your point, if you valued energy at all, let alone as much as I value it and as much as it should be valued, if you thought you needed to rapidly reduce fossil fuel use, you would be really somber about that and you'd be really scared about the negatives of it. And yeah, you would just be overwhelmingly pro-nuclear, pro-hydro, pro-anything we can do. You'd be just as worked up about the threat of less energy as you are about climate catastrophe. Now, in reality, you should be infinitely more worked up about the threat of less energy. But even if you have the AOC type position of, oh, these climate impacts are going to be so terrible, like you have to recognize the impacts of less energy. Like that is catastrophic. And fortunately, fortunately, intellectually, not existentially, we have an energy crisis right now that's really illustrating that. Because I've been saying for years, including in that thing where Barbara Boxer said, I don't appreciate being lectured by a philosopher. And I was telling her, you need to look at the benefits of fossil fuels. Well, I told her and the rest of that group, energy is the industry that powers every other industry. The price of energy determines the price of everything. And we're seeing that right now with price inflation being substantially driven by energy prices. And it's just, this is like everything I say in fossil future is coming true now in terms of if you ignore the benefits of fossil fuels and more broadly the importance of cost-effective energy, you are going to hurt so many people, including their ability to eat.